Shammah here.
Thank you for having me.
Yes,
Sammy, Shammah.
absolutely. I mean, I'm not so happy to have you. The reason you are on this show is because you put my team with one shot at an 0-3 record. And by the way, because you guys were 1-1 and we were 0-2, if we had just beat you last night, we would have actually leapfrogged you in the standings because we both would have been 1-2, and then we would have had the head-to-head. So that shot had huge implications.
Wasn't a shot, it was a heave. It was from half, but it looked effortless.
People don't realize I was the guy flashing across the screen because I thought I almost had an opportunity to block that. And I don't know how it went in. I was guarding the inbounder, which was
Never guard the inbounder with 1 second left.
Wow, there
Unless
you
you like,
go.
1.6.
unless
One
you,
here's my logic. 1.6 seconds left. The most dangerous guy is the inbounder. So I was making
if
sure that he didn't get it, come
you
back
go
in,
back,
get the ball back, and put it up. I didn't think anybody's going to shoot a half court shot, but it was an unbelievable shot.
It really was an
Needless to
unbelievable
say.
shot. And I know that Stephen, you probably have a lot of things on your agenda, but I really wanted to do just a mini courtside with Sammy Shammah just for the league to get to know him. So
Take it
do
away.
I have
Take it away.
do I have your approval?
Take it away, please.
All right, so Sammy, you have been a player in the Tuesday Night League for many years. I've played with you in the Sam Beta League, was always extremely impressed with your skill. How do you feel like the competition is in Wednesday Night League? Did you come in here thinking that you were just gonna run amok and like this was gonna be your league? Are you pleasantly surprised with with the level of talent? Like, what's your thoughts so far?
so first, I love the league. I love WNL. I also love TNL, but I love WNL. The league is super competitive. I even like the first minute I walked into the gym, I couldn't believe how serious everybody took the league. So that's really what I care about most is playing competitive basketball, and it's definitely lived up to that standard. I did not think that when I walked in, that when I joined the league, that I'd be. I I thought I'd just be another player. That's really all I care about is just performing the best that I can and play the role that my team needs. That's
So
really always how I'll play basketball, no matter where I
so
am.
so when I came into draft night, I was like, all right, I don't know if a lot of people knew you, and you were definitely on my list. Teddy on draft night, spent a lot of money on you, and he kept on claiming that he didn't know who you were. Have you met Teddy before the draft, or is it true that you guys didn't know each other?
I've probably played as much basketball in my life with Teddy as I have with you prior to this. Right? So I think he was in San Beda back in the day, maybe 10 years ago.
Uh-huh.
So that's probably the only time I've played basketball with
No,
Teddy.
I've played with Teddy for a long time in these leagues. I could count on one hand the amount of words Teddy spoke to me. Has Teddy reached out to, like, have you guys gone to dinner? You're his star player. So like, has he taken you out to dinner? Has he gotten to know you and your family, or has he communicated off the court with you? Like, I would love to know kind of what your personal friendship is.
After
I
last
don't.
night, if he doesn't send you a Rosh Hashanah package to your house, he's doing you a disservice.
So no, Teddy has not asked to get to know my family yet, but he has told me a couple of words on the court. I think I hit a three last night in the corner, and then down the court, he's like, "I love you." I was like, "What?"
Wow,
He's,
wow,
I don't know. He's like, "What?" I was
those
like,
are
"Did he
those
just
are
say
great.
that?" That's some
Because
interesting words to say after someone hits a shot. But I really enjoy playing with Teddy. I my He is a great scorer. He has the ball in his hands and goes up, and I think every time he shoots the ball, it's going to go in the basket.
yeah.
He's a great player. I love when he gets positioned down low, and he's 1 foot from the basket. He just goes right up with it. I would like to get to know my all my teammates better. I really only know Ralph Shamula prior to this league outside of basketball. I've played in the league with Simon before, and otherwise, I really haven't played with anybody else. So I'm excited to
So
get to know my team better and
So
just
I do
win
feel
with the
like
team.
Teddy, like I mean, just I know on my team, I pulled my kids out of Mag and David and sent them to Barkai for Aaron. I go and I massage Ellie Man every day. I learn Torah for Jacob Antaby. I only eat Drizzy Licious for Isaac Benzakin, and I have hot sauce on every meal for Sauce. So like I do take that extra mile for my team, and so I'm just hoping that Teddy does the same for you. Quick rapid fire question. I'll give you $100 if you could tell me Gurney's real name.
Wow.
David.
Last
Only
name.
because of what? Only because of WhatsApp.
Last name.
A.
Last full name.
Ashkenazi.
All right, I owe you
That's
100.
But it's only because it's only. I promise you, if it wasn't for WhatsApp and I didn't have his number saved, like since I don't have his number saved, it says David. Otherwise, I'd have no idea his name.
So you mentioned his name before, but I don't know. Did you know that you were playing on the same team with one of the community's greatest basketball players of all time, dubbed by himself Simon Baror? Um, how was it like playing with Simon Baror, and how was he in the chat?
Simon's Dak. Last night after we won, he goes, guys, we need to fix all the issues, or we could just be happy with a game winner from half court. And then Teddy wrote back, "We'll just celebrate."
I'm surprised he didn't say I should have took that half court shot after you hit it. You know, would have went in swish if I took it.
right. It
Um,
rattled a little bit. He would have hit a switch.
yeah, he would have hit it swish 100%. How many people in your life compared you to Sunshine from Remember the Titans? Is that something that you've gotten before?
No, I've never gotten that before.
No? Really?
Really? No,
Only
I don't
me?
have that. I don't have that hair. I got grays coming
Um,
in.
so I just like I think that you're really really like awesome at basketball, and like I know your father from the industry. Father, great guy, doesn't necessarily seem like the bowler type. Like where do you think you got your skills from? Like was it did he play? Did
Okay, if he finds out I did this call during the middle of the workday, it's
oh
over. No
over?
more, no more WNL.
No, God.
No, I'm kidding.
Don't
I'm
worry.
kidding.
You're slinging Von Dutch, so everyone go buy your Von Dutch, who was actually an anti-Semite, but it's okay as long as it makes money. We're good.
Okay, we could send you our all the investors of the company and how much charity we've given
I'm joking.
to
I
organizations.
don't care.
Then we won't worry about
I'm
that.
joking.
But my dad's very supportive of my basketball career.
Did he play?
My
Did he
dad
play?
did not play
He
basketball.
didn't
No,
play. So I'm assuming, and like also you're very good at defense, right? Like you're very good at defense. So I'm assuming that it's probably from your mother's side, right?
my mother is an athlete.
Yeah, your mother's athlete. So you learned how to steal from your mother's Pilates prices.
I think she should double her prices and have half the customers.
I'm joking.
We all want to do
I'm a
that.
very Stephen, do you know about the Pilates or no?
I am not aware of
You're
any
not aware of
women's.
the
I'm happy
Pilates.
to say
Eh,
publicly, I don't keep track of Pilates for women.
if you know, you
So
know.
well,
If you know, you know.
you would know off of your bank statement
Ah,
if
oh,
if your wife was doing Liza Pilates.
right.
But
Okay.
I don't know.
but
Eddie, was your wife like my mom's first customer? Was that her, or was that somebody
She,
else?
my wife's been doing Liza for a long time. Listen, my wife's body is terrific, so I'm very happy with the Liza investment. The Liza investment has paid dividends in spades to me. But it's a number, so it is what it
Okay,
is.
so and so is this league.
Now this league has it all though. This league has
This league
everything.
has it all. Yes.
Is it hard for you? I'm sure that you tried to come into this league being the best looking guy in the league, thinking you'd be with like fat, bald men, and then you have Ralph Shamula on your team. So you're not the best looking one even on your team. Does that hurt?
So Ralph last night actually asked me when I started getting grays. He wanted to make sure that he had better hair than me.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, Ralph has to have that title. You're never gonna take that from him. So, I mean, I guess you're just gonna have to hit half court shots to
I'll just keep playing.
earn
I'll
your
just keep
keep.
playing ball. I'll just keep playing ball.
And then last question, do you feel like you're better at basketball or slinging license t-shirts? Like what do you want to be remembered for?
Hmm.
What do I want to be remembered for?
Not no, maybe not remembered for, but like if you
Between the
feel
two,
like
between the two.
yeah, like I'm saying between two, what do you feel like you're better at? We won't tell your
Um,
father that you're gonna say basketball.
I'd rather play basketball for sure, obviously, but I'm definitely going to the Walmart appointment over WNL.
Wow, that's terrible because I wouldn't.
I
And
would.
I suck at basketball, and I would still choose WNL. That's a terrible answer. Stephen, you may
Sorry
have
to
to
let you
take
know.
this
I'm being
offline
honest.
and delete this.
Are you seriously
Coming
gonna
out.
delete
I'm
that?
editing out.
I don't know. I don't know. You can't.
I would
You can't
100% not
prioritize.
miss. I would 100% miss basketball for a work-related event.
That's a crazy
Well,
statement.
how high on the work-related event? I mean, like, there's so many work-related
No,
like
that's a. You
nonsense.
can go to
A
Walmart at
Walmart
any
interview, a
time.
Walmart meeting is different
No,
than
no,
a
no, it's not.
work-related
No, it's
event.
not. It's WNL takes precedent, and you make your meetings around like my Walmart
Oh,
buyers know that
of
we can't have
course.
a Wednesday meeting. Like it's known that they're like, oh, only Tuesday. Like that's
So
they call
actually,
me Eddie Tuesday.
Wednesdays actually so much more difficult for the travel.
I
I just
know,
realized.
I know. It's
And
brutal.
I like doing my meetings in the back half of the week
I've
and going to
been,
Shabbat.
listen, I've been
So
on a plane every day on Wednesday to try to get one day of travel in and make it there. So it is hard to prioritize Wednesday Night League, and I would hope that I'm gonna chalk this up to that you're a rookie, and that's a rookie answer.
I don't care.
I'm not I don't know what to say.
I'm sorry I let you down with that answer.
You
You
let
gave
me
me
down with
these.
that answer.
I'm only going to be
Because the
honest.
truth is like I don't know if you know this, but Hashem determines your salary anyway on Rosh Hashanah. Everyone
Mm,
knows that, and
mm.
so you should just play instead of go to Walmart, right, Stephen? Is that what they
I,
teach you in your shul?
that's yeah, that's not what they teach me. That's what we try to teach everyone. But
Uh-huh.
it's I'm still new
Noted.
also. I'm a rookie board member. He's a rookie WNL player. Same thing.
That's
We're
fine.
all just trying to learn.
We're all just trying.
So I love that you had very specific questions because I had a different
It's
idea.
very specific questions.
Yeah, no, but I like that because I'm going to change the pace here. Are you, by the way, you got all your questions in? Everything you want to know? Good
Yeah, I
enough?
think so. I think I feel good about it.
So I'm going to change the pace here because there's something I wanted to introduce. Did you guys ever watch? Do you know who James Lipton is? Name ring a
No.
bell? Okay.
Was he from the news show or something?
No, okay. So he was the guy who did the interview on Inside the Actors Studio.
Yes,
Used to be
yes,
one of
yes,
my
I know him.
favorite shows. So he used to, at the end of that long interview about, I don't know, nonsense. These guys are just like, just like, whatever, like self-aggrandizing, whatever, all these actors. But at the end of the every single interview, he used to have a list of 10 questions, the exact same questions that he would ask every single guest. And it would be weird questions like, what's your favorite curse word? And, whatever. So
Hunt.
what?
Oh,
Cunt is
sorry.
yours. Okay. All
I
right.
said my.
Yeah. Yeah. In England, it's a
I
different word,
know.
but here it's cunt. So I wanted to do the same thing. I just wanted to customize it to basketball. So now instead of having these very specific personalized questions, I'm going to ask every guest, and you're going to be the first, just a quick 10, 9 or 10, I didn't count how many it was, questions, and we'll start. And I'm just going to document the answers, and
Wait,
we'll
who are
see
you
what it
asking
looks
these
like.
questions to? Who are you asking these questions
You,
to?
I'm
buddy.
asking it to you because actually, Eddie, you were the first guest. Technically, it was just the first. Remember, the first episode was just me and you. So
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to get your answer to these questions. But let me start with Sammy.
Wait,
And
as I was Googling who James Lipton was, I've kind of missed what we need to be doing here.
okay,
He's
okay.
basically just asking you
I'm just
questions
asking you
about
questions,
basketball.
but these 10 questions or however many are going to be asked to every guest from here moving forward.
Okay, and just
And
give
they're
my
going to be
regular honest answer.
basketball related. I'm not going to ask you your favorite color.
One word answers?
No, not at all. I don't think they
Okay.
even. Okay,
All right, I love questions. Let's go.
good. Do you have a pregame routine, and what is it if you do?
I do not have a pregame routine. I actually hate pregame routines. I think it should just be natural.
Okay, good. What is your favorite basketball move, if you have any?
My favorite basketball move. I don't have one, but probably hitting a three.
Okay.
It's not a move.
Yeah, it's not a move. Whatever. These are not.
That's a favorite thing.
Coming off a screen, catch and shoot for
Yeah,
sure.
good. What is your least favorite basketball move? Not that you do, but maybe that somebody else does or that you see in the NBA.
Pushing in the back when someone goes up for a layup.
Great answer.
I like
Terrific
that one.
answer.
I like that one.
I'd rather lose a game than push someone in the back going up for a layup.
Thank you. Oh man, I
That's
have a
a
lot to
terrific
say on
answer.
that.
By the way, I gained some respect back. Not all of it, but I gained a lot of it back.
I have a lot. I have a lot to say on that topic, but we'll save it. Uh, Other than basketball, what is your favorite sport?
Football.
Who is your favorite NBA player ever? I'm surprised you're thinking about this one. Most people have
Yeah.
a favorite NBA player.
Nah, I could care less.
Okay.
My favorite NBA player ever, Jordan, but that's a weak answer.
Yeah, a
No,
little
it's
weak.
fine.
I'm sure if I asked 100 guys, I mean, probably 80 of them are going to give that answer.
It's fine.
Okay, here's a good one. If you could steal one skill from someone else in the league, in our league, what would it be and from who?
Great question.
From whom?
Great question. Wow. Dennis's ability to just shoot over someone and score.
Okay, good. Um, we know what your favorite. Okay, let's do this one because you answered it earlier, but let's do it anyway because I have a follow up. What is your favorite thing about the WNL league? Follow up question: what is your least favorite thing about the league?
Okay, I'm only 3 weeks into the league, so I'll try to answer this as best as I can.
Okay,
My favorite thing about the league is the intensity and the seriousness that every team brings to each week.
fine.
My least favorite thing about the league is having to play 50% of your games in the blue gym.
I love the blue gym. I know it's such an unpopular. I love the blue gym.
It was so wet last night. I slipped three
Other than
times.
the mildew smell, and I feel like I'm being slowly poisoned with every inhale. I don't mind the blue gym because for a guy that has stamina issues or whatever, I just like to run in a smaller court. So that's me.
Rana, all I know is you won 2015 Hot Shot.
That's right. You have a great memory. I don't even remember the guys on my team. I think who it was me.
It was you, Zudi, Mo D. I think was Razi on the team?
No, it was we had another big guy. I can't remember his name. We had Freddie Mann.
Oh, yeah, Freddie Mann.
Yeah,
He had a
Deal
big.
guy,
I don't know
big
who the
guy.
big was. There's
All
no
right,
pick, unfortunately.
here's the and by the way, I was mentioning. Remember we were talking. So if you look at Joe Sutt's Instagram page, every single year the winners have a team picture. When you get to my year, it's like that shy kid from third grade, that didn't have his picture.
They got to do those cartoon. You got to
Yeah,
make like a fake
we
one.
had to draw it George Costanza style and send it in. Okay, last question in the rapid fire. After you retire from basketball, what would you like people to remember most about your game?
That I was a great team player.
Team player. Okay, I like it.
That's a shit question. Change
Well,
that last one.
all right.
It's okay.
For the next one, we'll change the what skill would you steal, and we'll put that at the end.
Yeah, I like that one.
That was a great
That was a
question.
good one. I like that one.
I'm curious about jersey numbers. I am. Everybody has, because we mentioned last week about Apeco's jersey number, so I didn't get a chance to talk to him about that. But did you pick your, because now that we're all able to pick it used to be 1 through 6. You're number 1, number 2, 3, 4. Now we get to pick our jersey number. Do you have a specific reason why you picked your jersey number? Is there a story? Tell us about it.
There is a specific reason why I chose number 51.
Okay.
Similar to how I think that the pregame routine is stupid. That's why I chose 51. I just chose the most random number I could think of, the number I could care less about. Yes.
See?
Really?
That was a decent question. You got a good answer.
But then I looked up online. After today. I looked up online. I had a feeling you might ask me about my jersey number. I looked up online all the NBA players that have worn 51. Can any of you guys name one player?
No.
No. Then David Robinson was 50. No.
Boban wears 51.
Okay.
Mike Dunleavy.
That's yeah.
Michael Doliak. Michael Doliak wears 51.
Oh,
And there's another guy, Keon Dooling.
That's crazy.
Interesting.
I
So you're in great company. Let's just put
By the way,
there.
ran a fun fact about my jersey. I've worn the same number for anything. I've never switched. I was always number 14 for Anthony Mason. So Anthony Mason is my favorite NBA player of all time.
Alava Shalom.
Alava Shalom.
Anthony Mason.
Sadiq Zichron Livracha.
Yep.
Anthony Mason. So I always wore number 14. And then after losing back-to-back finals last year by 1 point, I changed my number in both leagues to 0 because I'm a nothing and a loser. And I look down to remind myself of that.
Humble. Anthony Mason also lost a finals. So with the Knicks.
We're very similar.
Yeah. Uh,
Are you allowed to pick a number that's illegal? Like, are you allowed to go over 55 and do
Yeah,
37 and
if you
you
want
can
to be
pick
69, because I heard you like that, you could do that next year.
okay. I can pick any number I'd like.
Any number you'd
since
like.
Maybe I,
since everybody said why they picked theirs, I'll just say why I picked mine. My birthday is
wait, let me see if I remember your number from what we played last
oh,
night.
okay.
I don't know your number, Rana.
Were you number 12? Were you number
Oh my
12?
goodness, this is terrible because these young guys with their
Yes.
memory. After last week with Casson going 6 for 6 on the who, how would you think you have done? Did you watch that episode? Probably not, because you didn't even know we do a show.
I
So
didn't know you guys did the
okay,
show
fine.
till today.
If I named you, I'm not going to do it, but if I named you six random, not the captains, not the second B guy, if I named you six random guys in the league, do you think you would be able to tell me what teams they played for?
Oh yeah, what teams they? I thought you were gonna ask me what numbers they were. What teams they play for?
Is it
Yeah.
yes to the numbers?
No, I didn't play all the
Oh,
teams yet, but after I play all the teams, I'll remember all the numbers.
all right. So you remember all the numbers. Okay.
So what,
After I play them.
your birthday's on the 12th?
So I'm December
Birthday's mine.
12th, which is 12/12.
That's
And on my birth certificate, apparently I was born at 12 o'clock. So I have the number 12 working for me. That's the only reason I picked 12.
very cute.
Yeah, it's
Very
a little
nice.
cute.
I
Nothing
love it.
special.
Should we get to the games in interest of
Oh,
time?
yeah, let's get to the games. I have not opened it. You know what? Can we play a game real quick?
No, no, but before we play a game, Sam, I do want to get your thoughts because obviously this trade that went down between Team Apeco, Team Davide, we didn't get to touch upon it on last week's show because it went down right after. What are your thoughts on the trade? Obviously, Davide beat Apeco by 20 last night. Did you think it was as lopsided as the league perceived it to be?
Well, my first thoughts on the trade were I'm a big fan of Jacob Seton, so I was very happy to see him get to be in a new position and be a. I think he had a crazy stat line this week, 18, 11, and 9 or something.
Yeah,
He
he was
almost had a
awesome.
triple double. So I was very happy for Jacob, my boy. Do I think it was lopsided? Yeah, I thought it was lopsided. I don't know all the players in the league, but yeah, whatever.
Not a fair trade. Got it.
The captain,
Yeah,
I mean,
wow.
people can do whatever
Wow.
they want.
18, 8, and 11.
With three threes.
It's a wild number.
Let's stay on that game. Well, let's do all the games, and then
Yeah.
we'll get to the
We'll get to your fun and games.
yeah, we'll get to my fun and games. Um, so yeah, so I guess we said everything we have to say about that. I mean, Apeco 26, Sammy Fallis 22. I don't know if he had 22 on any of the two games he played with Boabe before
Yeah, but you
this.
know what? You could look at stats and you could say, wow, Apeco 26, Sammy 22. But I watched the game. I got to the game when it was 16 to 10 and Apeco was winning.
Hmm.
Davide then went on a 20 to 2 run where they just went down the court. Apeco shot a 48 footer, missed. Then Boabe scored. Abeco, 49 footer, missed. Then they scored. Sammy Fallis, 72 footer, missed. So, I mean, there was just no flow to the game. It was just a bunch of people hoisting from half court.
Right.
Not to take anything away from half court, Sammy, because I know that's your sweet spot. But I don't know, there was just no flow to that game. So you could look at the numbers and say, like, oh, Abeco and Sammy played really well. But
Yeah,
did
meaningless.
they?
Meaningless. Yeah, not to say they played well, just
Yeah,
that Sammy
they
Fallis
scored points.
could end up being a little bit of a help to Apeco. Not maybe not if they're playing Boabe, but all right. Um, let's go with Rani. Let's go with your game. You won. I watched a lot of this game because I showed up to the gym a little early in the blue gym. Um, what did I notice? I noticed that
Can I tell you what I noticed?
yeah, go ahead.
I noticed at the end of the game, Eddie and Sayeg, they had a whole conversation with each other without saying a single word. It was only grunts and loud noises. I was like, what the hell is
By the
going
way,
on?
if I don't, dude, if I don't bring up hot sauce, I'm gonna get 48 voice notes. So I just want the league to know that hot sauce played amazing. He hit three threes. He was a dog. He played great defense, great rebounding. If Hot Sauce was not on our team, we don't win that game. So I just want to let him know. I want to let everyone know
Hmm.
Hot Sauce was the catalyst of the game. Forget about the fact that Jacob Anteby went like 7 for 7 from three and was unbelievable. This was the Hot Sauce game. But no, I mean that JJ team is a big, tough team. Bobby Sofer happens to be the greatest basketball player I've ever played against. Like I don't know why people don't really see it. They don't. Everyone like when I say it, they're like, "Oh, he's good." Like I think he's so fucking incredible.
Mm.
And JJ's a monster, and that team is really, really strong. It was a hard fought game, and it was close the entire time.
Yeah,
But we had sauce. They didn't have sauce. So
I happen to agree. Sauce played, even though he had decent numbers, 11 and 3 and three threes and 4 3 assists, but he did a lot of intangibles. There was
hmm,
a couple of rebounds where he saw an outlet.
yeah,
Talking about at the end of the game where he's getting your team a couple of easy buckets, making like a key assist. And I also think Jacob Antony just as soon, I mean, because once you have a team's back against the wall, and especially it's a team like this with Sofer and Oved and JJ and Mayer. Mayer wasn't there, but all these guys that can come back. They were down by 8 with like a minute and a half
yeah,
left
and they
and
they, they
cut
make
it
it
to two.
difficult.
And so if your team does not like execute perfectly and Jacob Antony doesn't knock down his shots, there's a chance they steal that one from you guys. So you
Yeah,
guys
no,
really, really
100%.
held on.
But you know what's funny? Like people say about like, it takes time to play with different basketball players on your team to get that,
Yeah.
that chemistry or whatever. So it's hard to play with new players. With this team, it's like it's just so easy to play with them. What I have difficulty with is I need to watch what I say in front of Jacob Anteby because he's so pure,
Mm.
and I just say whatever I think, which is not, the most rated PG thing. So that's been the most difficult part of my season is trying to filter myself in front of Jacob Anteby. It's not easy.
You mentioned last week that you made a homosexual comment and he was not thrilled with it.
He was not thrilled with the homosexual comment I made. I thought that when you say like, oh, it's a joke, like then it's okay.
Yeah,
But
no,
I, I you
some
know, I
things.
I just need to listen. He's gonna have to give a little. I'm gonna have to give a little. Well, we'll get there.
You'll
Our
get to a
relationship
happy
will be
medium.
good. Yes,
Team Ian winning yet again against
three
Team
and zero.
Dennis. Uh, I don't know. Did anybody? I didn't necessarily watch this game, but I mean, Team Ian just looks like they're steamrolling right now.
This team is big
Sha
and they're tough.
Shallon was such he might have been the steal of the draft.
Oh, you're stepping on my game now that I was planning to play, but that's
Oh,
okay.
you're playing the
No,
steal of the draft game?
Yeah, yeah. No,
oh,
but
I
let's see.
think.
But you know what? It's based on how much they got purchased for. So
They
Well, I
might
don't
not.
have Shallon. I think Shallon was a steal in the draft, but he wasn't the steal of the draft.
Okay,
uh-huh.
so then we'll get to it.
So did you've played with Shalom? Like you've
Me?
played
I
with,
play with Shallon all the time.
and this is who he is, just a high flying.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
He's like he in his football comp was Calvin Johnson back in the day.
Wow,
So
that's
he's big, he pushes everybody around, does whatever he wants, and he just jumps everywhere.
And the stat
seems
book
like an
says he hit
Ian
a
type of
three.
guy.
So
He's a shooter. He's a regular shooter.
yeah,
Regular shooter.
Crazy.
Shallon's
This
great
team is
player,
good.
great defender, flying in,
that's
hits
rare.
enough
It's
layups.
rare to have that in one player. A guy who's going to get you 12 rebounds and hit some threes and just lock up the middle. It's rare. Ian Lerner 17 and whatever everybody else they can come and go and like kind of interchange each other, but at the end of the day the defense was pretty good to hold Team Dennis to 52. And yeah, I don't know what else to say about that one. I mean,
What's up with Dennis? By the way, you crowned him,
oh
and
no, don't put this
oh
on me. I
boy,
mean,
it's dude. This is the Rana curse.
he
It's like
beat
the Madden curse. It's the Rana curse.
he beat Team Teddy last week.
No,
No,
we
he
didn't.
didn't.
I mean, I'm
He
sorry,
lost.
he
Team
lost to
Teddy,
Team Teddy
we
last
beat
week.
him. We beat
Yeah,
him.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, you beat him.
I
Sorry,
guarded Dennis
Dennis.
48 minutes.
He's 0-2 since you crowned him. So
All right.
okay.
I'm not taking responsibility for that, but something's got to change there. Let's see if the 3 weeks off does anybody any good,
And
including my
then
team.
we already, Sammy, we already blew you about your half-court shot and how awesome you are. So I'm not going to do that again. Sorry, Jacob Anteby, for the homophobic
Yeah.
reference. Um, Talk to me about Team Edco. Are they an 0-3 team?
You talking to me or asking me?
I'm asking you. You played against them last
I
time.
don't think they're an 0-3 team. I really don't think they're an 0-3 team.
We broke 50.
I don't think you guys are
Not
an
by much,
0-3
love.
team.
not by much at all.
So what do we
I was
do?
I was talking to JoJo last night. You guys played a pretty solid game last night. I thought you
You,
guys played a pretty solid game last
you
night. You got
can't
to move the
score
ball.
50.
You guys got to
You
move the
just
ball a little bit better.
you can't score 52 points.
No, we can't. I don't. We were moving it good, and then I think you guys had a timeout that was like perfectly called. By the way, neither team led by more than 5 last night, the entire game, and I think the majority of it was within 2 to 3 points. It was that tight and just a grind out type of game the entire game. Never more than a 5 point lead. Um, I think we just tightened up a little. We started off the game a little bit looser, moving the basketball, coming around curls, hitting everybody, and then you guys were getting close, hit a couple of threes, and I think we just started. We reverted back. So I think once we figure it out. But the truth is, Edco has 3 weeks to evaluate what he wants to do. As the captain, I'm not saying he said anything or he has plans to do this, but I think how could you not
So you think
start?
you think a trade is imminent?
No, no, not imminent, not imminent. I do feel that we have the pieces to do damage. We just have to kind of learn each other. But it's not the NBA. It's not an 82 game season. You have to kind of tinker quickly and figure out what works quickly. I mean, I'm not even going to say 12 games because by the 12th game, if you don't figure it out, you're out of the playoffs. You probably have 5 or 6 games to figure it out, and
You
then
guys just missed a couple shots. If you really think about it, I mean,
yeah,
is his name Jack Yedid? Is that he's
yeah,
on?
Jack, indeed,
He
yeah,
missed that. He missed that three in the corner. Sammy missed a two. Sammy missed a long two shot. Those
yeah.
are down the stretch. Those are
That's a
those are
big
wide
shot.
open looks. Those are wide open looks. You hit
Yep.
those, you guys win the game.
Yeah, I
I agree.
saw, and I didn't stay till the end of the game, but I saw early that Jack was missing threes that this guy nails, right? Um, I even saw that JoJo was hesitant to shoot wide open. Like I was like, just shoot the ball, dude. Like what are we doing? Like
I,
it just seemed like a little bit disarray. Edgo looked good. Um,
I want JoJo to take 20 shots.
yeah,
I feel like he has the ability. He has such a great outside shot, and he has the ability to get to the basket kind of at will. That I don't know. I don't know if is he hesitant because he has talent around him, but I think he should step up and just lead this team offensively and just demand the ball over and over again.
yeah.
And you know what? When he did, he dished it. He dumped it down to me in the paint for an open layup. He dumped it down to Edco in the paint for an open layup. So in addition to being able to take over and penetrate, he does make the right decision when he is in the paint. So that's a perfect quality to have. He just needs to do it.
Did it bother you when Sammy Sabag put in the chat that the stat guys aren't doing their job? Like that's what you care about? Did it rub
Um,
you the wrong way?
it didn't bother me, but I don't know exactly what he
Like
was
so what if
referring
he
to.
if he had 14 assists and 28 points and is 0-3, he's happy? Like
No, but I just didn't know what he was referring to because after he said that, I said, let me go take a look. And then it said 6. And then I added up the score manually 20 plus 8 plus 6 plus 5 plus 10, and it equaled to 52. And he has recorded 5 assists and 2 threes. So I don't know what he was referring to. I don't know who. I had 1 assist and they put me down for 0. So I just want to
yeah.
go on record saying I had an assist to Sammy.
Oh, for going on record, I had 9 assists last week. I
You
counted
see?
them. I'll send you guys video. I had 9 assists.
I
I was supposed to
I,
lead the league in assists.
it didn't bother me. He was clearly frustrated. I just don't know what he
Yeah,
was
but
referring to.
that's what you're frustrated about. It's funny every time I feel like because I don't score anymore because I suck. So now I have to pass, and it's weird for me. But I feel like I walk out of the gym after we win. I was like, wow, I got 10 assists. I feel like fucking Magic Johnson. It's so like every time I leave the gym, I was like, wow, I had so many amazing passes. I get the stat sheet back, 1 assist. I was like,
Yeah,
what are we doing?
they don't. They
No,
don't.
yeah, no, the
But
assists
the
and
truth
rebounds
is that
definitely help.
if I'm the guys doing the book, I don't even know if I know how to record an assist. Like I don't even know if I'd
If
be
I'm
able
the
to do
guy
it.
doing the book, I don't even care.
Right.
Yeah, I
These
don't
guys
care. I'm just
care.
saying I don't care. I
Rana
don't
had a
even know if I can
rebound.
do it correctly.
Really, Ed, by the way, how many rebounds do you tip? That's your rebound.
No, it's not my rebound.
That should count as your rebound.
No,
You
I
tip
think
it
it's
out
the
to your
guy.
When
player,
when
it's your
you tip
rebound.
the ball to another guy on your team,
No,
it's your
And
rebound.
it's your rebound. A guy who
no,
tips it, it's
no. It's
his
the guy that
rebound.
catches it. I no. I just
If you intentionally tip it to your teammate, it's your
no.
rebound.
That's not true. I should just not be a pussy and grab it. They shouldn't be tipping. It's not fucking
My point
volleyball.
is, if you're the guy,
Basketball.
if you're the stat guy, do you care who tipped the
No,
ball
I
to?
think it's the guy that I think it's the guy that catches it. I think that's
If
the
it's a, you know what, if it's a volleyball slap, it's one thing. But if it's a controlled tip to your
nah.
teammate, I
It's the
agree
guy who
with
Control tip,
catches
Sammy.
it's
it.
you. Even
Guy
the
who
even the
catches
Tyson
it.
Chandler tap is yours.
Yeah.
Nah, it should be the guy who catches it. All right,
Rana,
Steven,
Rana, let me.
So we're done. Let me share
we're
my.
going
Wait. I have a
overtime.
Rana. How many blocks do you average a season?
So last, listen, I'm a pretty good help defender, and I'm kind of known for that. I don't know how many I average because they don't record that, and even if they did, it wouldn't be accurate, as we just
No, because
said.
you stuffed me nicely last night.
Not just you. I had a block on Teddy. I had a block on Gurney. I'm a decent help defender. That's just whatever. You stand near the basket, and it's like a hand-eye coordination thing. It's like an anticipation thing. I don't know how to. I wouldn't know how to
Okay.
teach somebody how to be a help defender. You know what I mean? You could teach somebody how to shoot correctly and what to do on defense, but how to block a bet, it's like instinct more than
Instincts.
it
I don't
has to.
have it. I wish you could teach me, Steve.
We're going overtime. Let's just play one quick game.
Play your game, buddy.
Share. We still did not get to the hold on a second.
No one cares about your
Current
pop
events
culture.
portion.
I love the games. Oh, current events. I'm psyched.
But we didn't get to it. I don't think we're gonna get to it. We keep talking too much about actual basketball. This is
I have
nonsense.
it 3:30. I can go until 3:28.
Okay. So the game is steal of the draft based on money. Can everybody see the screen?
Jack Canton for $2.
Let me see. Jack Catton for $2 is your vote.
Yes.
Okay. Eddie, what do you think?
I'm gonna go literally everyone on my team.
I was gonna say Shasha at 14.
Ben's
Guys
at
playing
$8, Anthony
MVP
at
season.
12, and Aaron at 14. It's a literal joke. Also, Orr's been playing really well for $8. That I think is a good one.
Yeah.
Hey, what about you? What do you think?
So my first instinct was to go with Shasha for 14, but we complimented enough last week, and then you just mentioned him again this week. So I feel like I have to go in a different direction. I think I might go with. Again, a guy that we've just been nonstop talking about is Joey Oved for 9 because nobody knew how he was going to come out. He's coming back from this injury, and listen, for $9 to get the production that he gives you is hard to get. And then my second one was going to be just maybe Sonny for 15 because if you look at the guys that are around that price, Jackie Deed for 10, he's good. He does what he does, and DJ for 10, and Jacob Franco for 18. I just feel like Sonny, who can potentially drop 20 every game if you give him the shots, for 15 is just a great deal. That's my
I'm not
answer.
hearing about anything about Jacob Franco, who I love his game. What's he been doing? 1 and 2.
So
Jacob Franco. I hope you watch this interview. You got to be much more aggressive, man. He's such a
Okay.
good player.
let's
He's a great
let's
defender.
let's look at it from the other side. Well, I don't want to insult anybody, but come on, it's a game. It's all fun and games. We love each other. Who was the biggest? What's the word? Disappointment of the draft, just based on
$55 for Eddie Irani. That's the
No.
that's
After week 1, it was me when I started out the game.
no,
0 for 9.
$55 for Eddie Irani is ridiculous, but stupidity.
Do you think if they put you into the draft, you would go? What money? What
Oh,
amount would you go
great.
for?
I think that because someone's gonna like want to turn me religious and make me their pet project, so they'll want to bid up for me.
Mhm.
Also, maybe they want to laugh and hear me scream at myself at the free throw line. But I think talent-wise, I'd probably go for $13. But I think it would get up to 20.
I got it. It's hard for me to. It's hard for me to say what the answer to that question is. I don't. Everybody seems pretty.
If you were a captain, how much would you pay for me?
If I was a captain,
Yeah.
so if I was a captain, they'd probably give me the most amount of money. Listen, we had this experiment last season, and you have Ellie Man. Like, if I can get you and Ellie Man, I would gladly pay $40 for each of you, and then just fill out the rest of the team so that we can have, a scorer, a ball handler.
Me and Ellie Man are a package deal. I love that guy.
Right, right. So,
I have to say that I think that the biggest, and honestly, because I love his game and I love him as a person, but Jojo Shalom for $25, you can't score 4 points, 8 points, and be 0 and 3. So I'm calling the same way that you called out Jacob Franco. I'm calling out Jojo Shalom. Yo, get your shit together. You're
okay.
better than this.
I hear you. All right, last question. We have a would you rather, right? Here's a game. Good game. Would you rather have Abe Coe on your team? It's three quick questions, rapid fire. Would you rather,
The other one.
huh?
Oh, sorry. I didn't even need to hear what the other one was. I was picking the other one.
Stop sharing. Oh, wait. We have oh, I get it. I didn't have Abe Coe on your team, but he's not allowed to shoot threes. Or have JJ on your team, but he's not allowed to score within 5 feet from the basket.
JJ on my team, you'll get rebounds.
But
Okay.
then JJ.
Okay.
Abe Cole can't shoot threes? That's crazy.
Well, but he's a good mid-range shooter. He
By
goes
the
to the
way,
basket.
how about this, Rana? You ready for this? And
Yeah.
he might come after me. I'd rather, if you ask me who I'd rather on my team, Abeco as is, or JJ, and he's not allowed to score from within the paint, I'm still taking JJ.
Okay. You heard it here first, folks.
Yes.
Okay, we have two more, and then I'll let you go. We'll end this. Would you rather win one championship and not make the playoffs for 5 consecutive seasons after that, or lose in the semis for 6 straight seasons?
Wow. How many teams make the playoffs in this league?
6 out of 8.
6 out of it.
I'd rather win one championship.
And not make the playoffs for 5. That's 3 full years. How old are you?
Rana, you won Hot Shot in 2015, and I remember
I'm still
that.
riding that wave. That's right.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's all that matters.
Okay.
W.
Eddie, what do you think?
Normally, I would say to make the semis and just be in it, but I feel like my captainship is coming to a close. So just give me that one more championship as a captain, and I'll literally do anything.
Ed, how many championships do you have right now?
I have one, and I lost in the finals twice.
So you have one.
Yes.
Okay. And Rana?
I have one. I never lost in the finals, so I'm undefeated. But I'm 1-0.
Who did you win with?
I won. I won in 2017. So I'll try.
I wasn't in the league then.
No, you weren't in the league. It was Ellie RJ was my captain. I had Stephen Fallis was my point guard.
Wow.
I had Joey Levy. I hope we can get Joey Levy back into this league.
So you haven't won in 16 seasons.
Yeah, basically. Yes.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Wow.
All right, last one. Toby, at the line. You're down 3. Sorry, not down 3. You're down 2. And he gets fouled on a 3, and he has 3 shots with no time left. Toby Suleiman. Or Ralph Shamula guarding Bobby Sofer 1-on-1, down 1 with 10 seconds left. Which
You'd rather control you in any situation. You'd rather control your own destiny. Foul shots.
But if you're
How's Suleiman shooting from the line?
Suleiman shooting from the line. That's interesting. So there's actually a mathematical way to figure this one out. You ready? If Toby is an 80% free throw shooter, so you take 0.8 times 0.8 times 0.8, and that comes to 0.512, which means that Toby has a 51% chance at 80% clip of hitting all 3. Now the question is Bobby Sofer scoring more than 51% of the time against Shamula?
But that's technically that's not the question you asked.
It's not. But
you asked if I get in the situation where Ralph Shmuel is guarding Bobby, you're playing defense to win the game, and the other situation you're playing offense to win the game.
I see. So you want to be in
I
control.
want to be able to control.
You know what's funny? I would rather, I think that at the end of the game, nerves asking someone to do it 3 times versus someone to miss once. I'm taking Ralph Shamula and playing D.
Hmm.
I'm
See,
up one.
interesting.
No confidence.
Okay. I like that game. Maybe we'll bring it back next
What
week.
would you what would you have picked? I like the would you rather. That was a terrific question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrific.
I would rather. I'm a numbers guy, so for me, once I saw that 51%, I said Bobby one-on-one against Shamula is probably gonna score more than 51% of the
I
time.
don't think so. I don't think anyone in this league shoots over 50% field goal.
No, not 50% field goal, but you have 10 seconds left. You're only down one. You're going to the basket. There's an opportunity for him to get fouled. Whatever. There's a lot of ways to fake a guy. Like good offense is much better than good defense almost all the time. And
But
so
your numbers thing is flawed because
it might be.
you're choosing Toby at 80% free throw shooter, but what is he an 80% free throw shooter when the game's on the line in the fourth
Yeah.
quarter?
So if
So,
anything,
Steven, I think that after this goes live, I would like to put that would you rather to the league, and maybe that's what we'll do. You'll have a one great would you rather question for your guest, and then we'll say what the league says. So
okay.
it's Toby to hit 3 out of 3 to win it, or Ralph Shmula one on
Only
one.
this one, or you want to post all three? You
No,
just
just
think
this one. Just
just
we'll
this
do,
one.
do like this. It's the question. We'll call it the question of the Kahal.
Got it. Okay, we'll
Like
do.
Kahal question of the week.
All right. I think we kept our guest too long before his dad finds out. Thank you so much, Sammy.
And by the way, Sammy, do you wanna plug where to get Von Dutch t-shirts at your local Walmart or Target? This is your spot. You're gonna talk to about 45 people that'll never wear Von Dutch, so this is your time to plug it.
I have nothing to do with the brand personally.
No,
I'm not even joking. I just needed a room to sit in, so I chose this
where
showroom.
can we find the product? Where can we find Sea Life product?
Anyway, I don't know. You choose.
Okay, anywhere,
Just search it
anywhere
on.
in the
Search,
world.
search it on Google, not in the world, in the
Support,
US. Search it on the
sup-
Google.
He
search it on
separates
Google.
business and pleasure, clearly.
Yeah, definitely. But he'll still choose Walmart over what's in it.
Ah, that's different. Have a good day, everybody.
If we have to answer offline, I'll say something else offline.
Okay.
Whoa.
I'm kidding.
Episode 3 coming to an end. Take it easy.
Thanks.
Bye bye.